Have you ever felt like you've been sitting in a boat and you've been paddling along, like you're doing quite a bit, you're paddling, and all of a sudden there's heavy wind coming up and it pushes towards you constantly, and you keep paddling, and the wind is so strong that you're just literally staying in one place. You're literally staying in one place. No matter how much you're paddling, you're staying in one place. And at some point you're just so exhausted that you stop paddling and the wind's pushing you backwards. This is exactly what my situation is at the moment. I've been feeling like this for the last at least 2 weeks, but minimum a month. On Friday literally was the point of me of saying, I have enough now. I've been working so hard this whole time, trying to paddle the whole time, and nothing's working. Nothing is moving forward. Something keeps pushing me backwards and I don't know what it is. That's why I stopped Friday. Everything completely. I switched off everything. I tried to focus on just posting a few posts on Instagram just to keep that running, as I was more active on Instagram than I'm on YouTube again, as my things going back and forth with being comfortable in front of the camera and just do short videos on Instagram sometimes. So this stuff is always going back and forth. But I am active. I'm doing heavy lifting behind the scenes. And Friday was the day that I was like, okay, I have enough now. That's it. You need to switch off. Because my brain was completely exploding with information, with questioning everything. And I'm like, I have enough now. I need to draw a line under this for this weekend and stop it all. Gone down a rabbit hole, research about what is actually real. Where do I get my information from? How can I say this? I've been looking into various people of online educators on YouTube and found out most of them are literally just on there bringing their knowledge to you in free YouTube videos just so you can click on their courses to buy their courses that are heavily overpriced and don't give you much out of it. It has become a culture, not that was completely blind to this all. Most of them are legit, and I don't want to brush all of them over the same rule and say, oh, all of them are bad, which is not true. So some of them I've seen yesterday that I was very surprised about, that are actually selling mediocre courses through their free YouTube videos, actually admitting it as well. Yeah, that was pretty eye-opening, and I'm surprised. It's like I started to think, what's actually real here? Who is actually real? Who are real educators? And is this whole situation that I'm trying to do actually getting me anywhere? Or is this all rowing against the wind, like paddling against the wind, and there is literally no outcome to this? And I was questioning this whole thing. It's like, wow, this is surprising, and I don't know what to do next now, because I have not had any luck with email outreach. I've been literally back and forth with my email outreach for the past 7 months. I stopped, I started again, I stopped and went on to other things and then started again, because if something's not working for me within a few days and I don't see anything coming back from it and any responses, I stop and move on somewhere else to another technique. And literally this is what I've been swapping around with over the past few months to figure out which path is working for me. Is all a work in process? Which path is working for me? What is not working? What resonates with people the most? And where do I come across as a real person instead of just one of these thousands that want to sell you services that you don't need? It turns out, yeah, I just can't do the emails. It's just not possible. It feels so unpersonal, so non-relatable. It's just like I'm one of all the other thousands that are trying to make money, pushing through in any direction, and that's just not me. I totally overworked myself and had to stop Friday, and then until today I had to rethink everything. So stop going on in my brain about what's happening, What other strategies can I try? And how can I come across authentic, as everybody keeps claiming to do? You as a business need to come across authentic. I'm now in the process of trying to figure out what is actually real for me, what is actually working, as I am not able to get through to business owners, which is very mind-blowing to me. Over the past 7-8 months, when did I start? In March? I have not been able to reach any business owner to be able to work with me. Even though I've been learning the web design stuff, I've been learning to build websites with Divi, I've been learning to build websites with Showit, because that's the platform I resonate with the most. I love to work with service-based businesses. I've done my own website on Showit, continuously improving it, because nobody's perfect. I've messaged people through Instagram, and there's just nothing coming back. I keep wondering how all these other people do it. They have success with their web design and just getting clients on the side while they do something else. Literally, how the heck do you do it? Because it hasn't worked out, and I'm just starting to question everything. It's just like, that's what I've been working for this whole year, to be able to communicate with other people, with other business owners, getting a new perspective on life, on how to live life, on being able to do things on my own, not with a boss of a 9-to-5 job and all that. And it just didn't work out. And I'm like, why? Again, I didn't want to do this video. I wanted to do it the other way. I wanted to like, hey guys, I have 3-4 clients in the past 4 months, and it's been absolutely brilliant, and I've been learning a lot. This kind of video I wanted to make. Not like, what is actually real in this world? How is this all actually working? Because I can't get anywhere. This is just mad. In my eyes, this is just absolutely mad. I had to draw a line, as I said. It just started to keep repeating myself, which I don't want to do. It is difficult for me to just keep pushing. It's like, I had enough last week. I just didn't want to do this whole thing anymore. Are the naysayers actually right? Is there literally no chance I can do web design in 2024? Literally, people are just having their own website builders and just do it DIY, and I'm not needed, and this job is dying out. Is this actually happening? I was really questioning everything last week, being totally devastated of, I learned a new skill this whole year and I can't use it. It's not true. You can do it. You just have to believe it. But after all what I've been going through this whole time, I'm really questioning everything. I slowed down believing in this whole thing a lot, and started questioning more of what's actually real, what isn't, and to be able to go into communities of web designers and just have casual talks failed as well. That's why I'm like, what is happening in my life? Why can't I reach people? Why can't I communicate with others that are in the similar niches, or in the position as I am as a web designer? Why is this not possible? As I was posting last week on Facebook again, which I'm completely gonna stop now, by the way. I'm having enough of this spammy interface. It is just unbelievable. Me posting on Facebook and specific groups for web designers that I want to connect with others, if any other web designers are up for it. Not even talking about a specific project, or that I want to make a website and need help with it. That would be a different thing. But I got so overwhelmingly spammed with tons and tons of answers from other apparent web designers that wanted to offer me to make my website for me. They got it completely wrong. My call for, I just want to have a general talk with other web designers if anyone wants to connect. Not project related, not website related, just a talk. A genuine talk, just from person to person. And it did not happen. It just blew my mind. That was the nail in the coffin for me to say, Facebook is off for me. I have enough of it. I'm not doing any more business related searches on Facebook. Leaving the groups, having enough of it. I wish I would be able to say I made it this year. All this hard work has paid off for me, and I'm now able to design websites for businesses in the niches of pet business, health and wellness, and creatives. And the opposite is the case. So I keep asking myself why. The question why. Why has it not happened? I'm not perfect. I'd like to know where I've gone wrong. so I can work on it to be able to get better. I don't know what's coming next. I'm in the trouble of like, am I going to stop it all? Am I going to break it all down completely? 1 year wasted of learning a new skill, completely stopping it and moving into something else, which I don't know what it is. What am I going to do next? I haven't got a plan. I haven't got a clue. I just so desperately wanted to make this web design work that I just completely stuck in the whole time and not done anything else. It didn't work out. I can't say for the next 2 weeks, because what I'm going to try, what I have to try, because I haven't got a choice, continue for the next 2 weeks, over Christmas, over New Year, and try to make it work with different techniques that I have to think about. I haven't got a plan about anything. Recall at the start of the new year what I'm going to do around the 2nd or 3rd of January, and recall, just look back on the 2 weeks that I've been working and see what's coming next and what I'm going to do, because obviously in the last months I had the question coming up, what if it actually does not work by the end of the year? What if I actually cannot land a client? Which is absolutely incredibly crazy for me to say and notice that there's nothing coming in, nothing's working. It's crazy that I never had a feeling like this before either in my life, that I'm completely stuck and don't know what's next. I always had a plan B in my life before, always. But in this situation, everything's completely stuck and I don't know what's next. Why is this not working? For others it's working too. I follow web designers like Megan Weeks, and she's absolutely brilliant with her community and stuff. That's why I keep following these people. It's like, I can do that too, you know? I can have my own little community with my web design stuff, with my pet business and health and wellness, because it's all related to me. I'm passionate about pets, especially dogs and cats, because I have two that I rescued, and I wanted to give back to those pet businesses because I come from the customer perspective, and like, I definitely can do that. I can design websites that are specifically outlined from the customer's point of view. I can do it, you know, it's easy. Of course, I've set up everything, I've done templates, I've done my website, I've listed everything down, and I optimized my Instagram profile to business related so people can see what I do for them. It's not, nothing's happening. Nothing. It's like, I keep building websites for myself, which is fair enough. Can train, you know, I can train and can build knowledge with that. But I would like to have real life projects, you know, so I can show people, oh, that's what I can do with this business, that's what I can do with that business. It took me a while to be able to do this video because it's really hard to talk about it. I don't want to say I've failed because I'm still going to try for the next 2 weeks, but it has not worked out so far, and I wonder why, because it's been such a long time that I've been trying it and it's not worked out. It's like, I wonder why that is, because nobody can help me, or at least I can't find anyone that can give me any solutions. Yeah, the only thing I have is Google and ChatGPT to ask what's going on. Yeah, this whole year recap for me was kind of devastating. But I need to keep pushing to be able to actually have success with it. And I really want to have success with it. That's why I stuck with this for so long. Other people would have given up already. Probably. I don't know. Maybe some others are stronger than me and just keep pushing and say, I make it no matter how long it takes. I mean, but I have limited time in my life, you know. That's why I think as well. My life is running away from me. I've been trying for a while now, almost a year, and that it takes such a long time to actually get the first client is just crazy. At least to me. Some people might think it's normal, you have to try it for up to 3 years or something, but I don't have that time, sorry. I just don't want to spend that time just looking for the first client. It's just unrealistic in my eyes. So yeah, that's me in my position now, just before Christmas, and on going forward, I just explained, I'm just going to keep pushing for the next 2 weeks and see what the results are. I need to switch back into working mode and not questioning everything, because that's just going to ruin me as well. Yeah, just going to make me bonkers, which I don't want to be. Thanks for listening, and I'd love to hear your comments. You guys been in the same situation. You guys are web designers. If you want to have a chat, just a general chat, I'd love to hear from you. Connect with me through Instagram. If you want to do collaborations, guys, I'm open to collaborations. Just imaginary projects, whatever. I don't mind. just have projects going, just connections to other web designers would be absolutely brilliant, guys. So, that said, I'll see you in the next video.